the heart of Texas, a place where folks boast about sunshine and southern hospitality. But even in the land of bluebonnets and barbecue, darkness can take root. This ain't no tall tale. This is real life, and sometimes real life is more chilling than any nightmare Hollywood could cook up. Our story starts simple enough, a routine traffic stop. But what unfolded would shake this community to its core. It would expose the dark underbelly lurking beneath the surface. It would shine a light on a killer hiding in plain sight. This ain't just another case file, it's personal. It's a stark reminder that evil wears many masks. It can be anyone, anywhere. And sometimes it's the quiet ones you gotta watch out for. The ones who blend in, who live amongst us, their true nature concealed behind a veil of normalcy. This time, that veil was about to be ripped away. The truth, as they say, will out. And the truth, in this case, was about to send shockwaves through the Lone Star State. It started with a broken taillight, a routine traffic stop, the kind officers make every day. But something wasn't right. The woman behind the wheel was nervous, agitated. Her story didn't add up. A quick check of her license plate revealed a chilling truth. The vehicle was reported stolen. What seemed like a simple infraction was about to unravel a horrifying tapestry of deceit and death. Detective, the arresting officer, a seasoned veteran with a nose for trouble, sensed something was amiss. This wasn't just a car thief. There was something cold, calculating in her eyes. He ran her fingerprints. The results sent a chill down his spine. They belonged to a woman wanted for questioning in connection with a missing persons case. A case that had gone ice cold months ago. But this was just the tip of the iceberg. What they would uncover next would send shockwaves through the department and beyond. This seemingly ordinary traffic stop had just cracked open a Pandora's box of evil. The woman, now in custody, refused to cooperate. She sat in the interrogation room, a sphinx-like smirk playing on her lips. But her silence wouldn't last. The evidence against her was mounting. A search of the stolen vehicle unearthed a treasure trove of incriminating items, a blood-stained glove, a lock of hair, a handwritten note scrawled with a chilling message, "Their time has come. Forensic expert." News of the arrest spread like wildfire. The woman's face, plastered across every news channel, sparked a flicker of recognition in the minds of law enforcement across the state. Cold cases, once relegated to dusty file cabinets, were being dusted off. Could this be the break they had been waiting for? Could this seemingly unremarkable woman be the key to unlocking a string of unsolved mysteries? The pieces of a terrifying puzzle were beginning to fall into place, and the picture they were painting was one of unimaginable horror. As investigators dug deeper, a horrifying pattern began to emerge. The missing persons case connected to another, then another, each bearing eerie similarities. All the victims, men, seemingly unconnected, yet all sharing a fateful encounter with the woman now sitting in a Texas jail cell. And the more they uncovered, the more gruesome the details became. These weren't just disappearances, they were murders, executed with chilling precision. Forensic expert. The woman, once a ghost, a phantom in the night, was now the prime suspect in a string of homicides. The body count was rising. Each victim added another layer of horror to the already chilling narrative. The press had a field day, dubbing her the Texas Reaper, a macabre moniker that sent chills down the spines of Texans everywhere. The hunt was on, a race against time to uncover the truth and bring the killer to justice. The question that plagued everyone's minds was, why? What drove this seemingly ordinary woman to commit such heinous acts?
Profilers were brought in, their job to delve into the darkest recesses of the suspect's mind. They studied her past, her relationships, searching for any clue, any thread that could explain the inexplicable.
The answer, when it finally came, was both shocking and heartbreakingly banal. It wasn't money, revenge, or a thirst for power that fueled her murderous rampage.
It was something far more chilling, a twisted sense of control. Each victim represented a pawn in her twisted game, a game she controlled with ruthless efficiency.
The motive, as disturbing as it was, provided a crucial piece of the puzzle. It allowed investigators to anticipate her next move, to predict the unpredictable. The chase was far from over, but they were gaining ground. With a mountain of evidence piled against her, the woman was formally charged. The charges were as chilling as they were numerous, multiple counts of first-degree murder, kidnapping, and theft.
The prosecution, armed with a rock-solid case, was confident in their ability to secure a conviction. The defense, however, maintained their client's innocence, claiming she was a victim of circumstance, a pawn in a larger, more sinister game.
The courtroom became a battleground, a stage for a high-stakes game of cat and mouse between the prosecution and the defense. The eyes of Texas, indeed the entire nation, were glued to the unfolding drama.
It was a case that had gripped the public's imagination, a macabre spectacle that tapped into our deepest fears and insecurities. Would justice prevail, or would the Texas Reaper slip through the cracks of the legal system?
News of the charges and the upcoming trial sent shockwaves through the community. Fear and anger hung heavy in the air. How could this have happened here, in their own backyard?
The victims, once strangers, were now forever linked by tragedy. Their faces, etched with the fear of their final moments, became a haunting reminder of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of their seemingly idyllic town.
Vigils were held, memorials erected. The community, united in grief and outrage, demanded answers, demanded justice.
The case became a lightning rod, igniting passionate debates about public safety, law enforcement, and the very nature of evil itself. The Texas Reaper, once a nameless specter, was now a symbol, a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the ever-present potential for evil to flourish in the shadows.
Section 8, The Trial Ahead, A Battle for Truth. The trial promised to be a media circus. Reporters from across the country descended upon the small Texas town, eager to document every twist and turn of the case.
The prosecution, armed with a mountain of evidence and a steely determination to see justice served, vowed to leave no stone unturned. The defense, facing an uphill battle, planned to sow seeds of doubt, to paint their client as a victim, a pawn in a larger, more sinister game.
The stakes couldn't be higher. Lives were lost, families shattered. The weight of the case, the immense burden of responsibility, rested heavily on the shoulders of the judge, the jury, and the legal teams. The world watched, holding its breath, as the trial began, a battle for truth, justice, and the very soul of a community torn apart by tragedy. Section 9. Lessons in Darkness. Society grapples with evil. The case of the Texas Reaper transcended the boundaries of a simple criminal trial. It forced society to confront uncomfortable truths about the nature of evil.
It sparked conversations about the warning signs, the red flags that are often missed or ignored. It highlighted the importance of mental health awareness and the need for early intervention.
The case also illuminated the crucial role of law enforcement. It showcased the dedication, the tireless efforts of those who work tirelessly to protect and serve. But it also exposed the flaws, the cracks in the system, that can allow predators to slip through the net. The case served as a stark reminder that evil knows no boundaries, no race, no religion, no socioeconomic status. It can lurk in the shadows, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. Section 10. Guardians at the Gate. Law enforcement under scrutiny. In the wake of the Texas Reaper case, law enforcement agencies across the country faced intense scrutiny. Questions were raised about how such a prolific killer could have operated undetected for so long. Reviews were conducted, protocols re-evaluated.
The case served as a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance, of interagency cooperation, and of never underestimating the potential for evil.
The case also highlighted the critical role of technology in modern law enforcement. DNA evidence, cell phone records, and surveillance footage all played crucial roles in apprehending the suspect and building a rock-solid case.
The Texas Reaper case served as a catalyst for increased investment in forensic technology and training. ensuring that law enforcement agencies are equipped to face the challenges of a constantly evolving criminal landscape. Section 11. Echoes of Horror, a community seeks closure. As the trial progressed, the community held its breath, each day bringing new revelations, new horrors. The weight of the evidence was overwhelming, the testimony heartbreaking.
The jury, tasked with the unenviable responsibility of delivering a verdict, faced an agonizing decision. Their verdict, when it finally came, would have far-reaching implications, not just for the accused, but for the victims' families and the community as a whole.
The case of the Texas Reaper left an indelible mark on the Lone Star State. It shattered the illusion of safety, reminding everyone that evil can lurk in the most unexpected places. As the community grappled with the aftermath, seeking solace and understanding, one thing remained clear: the road to healing would be long and arduous. The echoes of this tragedy would continue to reverberate for years to come, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can reside in the human heart.